And now it's time for our news review, where at least 24 people have been killed in a militant attack in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The killings took place late on Friday in the northeastern province of Ituri. 12 others were also wounded in the attack. Local officials said the assailants were dressed in military uniforms and opened fire on the civilians their way. Local officials blamed the attack on a militant group known as the Cooperative for the Development of Congo. Now, the violence came as the government on Friday signed a peace deal with Patriotic Resistance Forces, which is another local armed group in the province. Dozens of militia groups are active in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. Some 700 people have died since a surge in ethnic violence in Ituri in 2017. I'd like to welcome my guest to this program, political commentator out of Ontario, Jason Unruhe, and also our other guests out of out of London. Thank you so much for being with us. Well, let me start it off with Jason, and overall, give us your perspective on exactly what do you think has happened? What is going on?
I think that there's a very difficult game that's going on between not just the people in the Congo, but for many other countries around the world as well. The fact is the Congo is very rich in gold, and gold is known for one thing, aside from being a luxury good. It's a necessity for many electronics. And currently in the stage of capitalist development that we see, that we are very much moving towards automation. We are living in a very digital age, and this requires a great deal of electronics. And with those electronics comes the need for gold, I believe, as a conductor. Now, it's not just the United States here, but there is also China, there is also Russia, there is also the UK. Essentially, all the countries of the world, particularly with regards to China, because it is such a manufacturing hub, do need this gold for the manufacture of electronics. So I see that definitely there is a conflict among many countries right now about who is going to have access to those resources. The imperialist powers in the world have been going after Africa for many centuries. Unfortunately, or fortunately for the African people, Africa has been a very tough nut to crack in terms of being able to be controlled. There's certainly many terrible incidents in the past, but many of those have died out, and Africa has remained largely undeveloped. It has remained largely in a state of chaos due to the meddling of foreign powers. And I think that this situation that we see on the ground in the Congo right now is probably a reflection of that, because of the turmoil that's been caused by centuries of colonialism, decades of imperialism, etc. And that's why that's why the people of the Congo are dealing with the situation that they're in right now. That's why there's so much chaos.
Okay. Well, let me talk to Jonathan Ofe, and founder and publisher, Africa Briefing magazine, here with me in London. Your take on this? I mean, where is this going? I mean, it seems to be rapidly deteriorating. Give me your take on it.
Yes, it's rather fortuitous that this latest violence came on the heels of the peace deal signed between the government and the militia, or the militias in that Ituri region. But like the other guy said, yes, it's true that Congo has a lot of minerals. Not just gold, but they've got copper, cobalt, tantalum, you name it. I mean, all strategic minerals, required for today's electric cars, mobile phones, electronics, and all that. So the foreign play in DR is very strong. So they will try any means, whatever possible, to disrupt any peace in order to be able to exploit these resources that Congo possesses in abundance.
All right, and on that note, appreciate both of you being with us for this review. Jonathan Ofe, founder and publisher, Africa Briefing magazine out of London. Jason Unruhe, political commentator out of Ontario. Thank you both for being with us on this news review.